Hi everybody, I'm Dan Williams, and on behalf of George Langevin Sports Video Productions, I'd like to welcome you to San Diego, California for today's 17th annual Nike San Diego Surf Cup. Well, we've got two teams going head-to-head in Game 2 of the first round of the Girls Under 14 Silver Division. In the black and white uniforms, it's the California Legends, coached by Cam Camarena. And in the blue and white striped jerseys and blue trunks, it's the Magic, coached by Genokia. Just underway here, first half of play. This is the second game of the first round. And we've got action now right deep in the California Legends part of the field on the offensive attack. And now breaking away with the ball downfield.
Stephanie Smith. Over the top that way, don't play back.
And now action on the far sideline. We'll take a look at the rosters as we are just underway in 25-minute halves. Challenging right there is Gilmore. Washburn trying to move in and out. Now the ball back out towards the center. 2-on-1 defensively in favor of the Magic, and now racing down the far sideline. Challenged by Solovey, and now picked up towards the middle by Washburn once again. Trying to send it towards the middle. Ball breaks free. Nice clear out by the Legends. And now trying to set up an offensive attack. Washburn. Nice footwork as she's challenged by Ham. And now moving downfield, Westcott. Westcott trying to bring it down. Challenged nicely by Valentine. Valentine too much and takes the ball away and sends it down the far sideline. No score in this game, just underway as we mentioned. We are down in the San Diego Polo Fields, just a stone's throw away from Del Mar, California. Nestled between and outside of Rancho Santa Fe. These are beautiful fields, normally used for the Polo Club here in San Diego, but today and all this weekend is transformed into beautiful, beautifully groomed soccer fields. Girls Under 14 Silver Division, this is a 12-team division. These two teams going at it to try and gain points as they move towards the next round of competition. 3 games scheduled for the first round. This is game number 2 for each of the teams as there's action on the far sideline.
Go get it.
Action at midfield and now picked up and cleared back across the middle. Trying to move inside the box. Action right at the top of the box. Gently cleared out by the Magic. And now action. And that'll be off the foot of Chelsea Johnson. And that ball will remain with the Magic. Good strong throw in by Amy Clarkson. Just outside the box of the Legends. And now Clarkson. Passing back to the middle of the field, picked up by Ham, challenged 2-on-1 defensively. Good job by Ham to get the ball down into the corner. And now it's Amy Clarkson and Chelsea Johnson in the corner. Ball goes outside of the goal line. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Legends, and in the box, Rochelle Colby. Her counterpart today in the Magic's goal box is going to be Stephanie Daniel. Outside of the touchline on the far sideline, ball awarded. And now it'll be picked up by Magic. Tracy Ham will do the honors. No score in this one. Magic now trying to set up an offensive attack. Free kick on the ground. Ham going to be looking for someone breaking towards the face of the net. Low drive down deep, and picking it up for the Legends, Rochelle Colby. She sends it back out. Picked up by Binkley, and back out towards the far sideline. Solovey now being challenged by Hay. Devin Hay. And now a quick throw in on the far sideline. Let's take a look at the rosters for both of these teams, starting with Magic, known as the La Miranda Magic. This is the first time they're down. La Miranda Magic, that is, down, first time down here for the State Cup, and we welcome them and hope that they have a great time. First time visiting San Diego for the Nike San Diego Surf Cup. And taking a tumble right down at the middle of the field, 2 players, but bouncing right back up, Lauren Grega, as well as the California Legends player. Ball comes right back in and right into the arms of Rochelle Colby. So for the Magic, number 1 in keeping is Stephanie Daniel. Number 2 is Lauren Grega. Number 4, Jessica Couples. Number 5 is Emmy Gilmore. Number 6 is Sarah Wondolowski. Number 7, Emily Friedman. Number 8 is Stacy Shepard. Number 9 is Lindsay Westcott. Number 10 is Tracy Ham. 11 is worn by Devin Hay. Jersey number 12 by Melanie Amano. Number 14, Sarah Davis. Number 15 is Amy Clarkson. Number 16, Amy Levinson. Number 17, Stephanie Smith. And number 18, Lisa McCandless. Action now, staying inside the Legends side of the field. Magic trying to breaking away now by herself with an opportunity, put a shot on goal, and she scores is Amy Clarkson. So the ball broke free just inside the box area. Amy Clarkson all by herself puts the ball into the far corner, and for the Magic, they go out on top, 1-0. So there was a lot of bodies and legs searching for control of the ball, and the ball broke free, and right time, right place was Amy Clarkson for the Magic, and she was able to get it past a diving Rochelle Colby, and that's where we have it in this first half of play. Magic now out in front, 1-0. Once again, Magic trying to put something together. Nice takeaway, though, by the Legends. Picked right back up by Magic and trying to volley back and forth. Both teams now looking for control. Good effort now by Sabi. Nice pass towards the middle, defensively picked up. And now the Legends trying to regroup. Chelsea Johnson. Now deep in the middle, nobody there for the Legends, and picked up by the Magic as it's sent downfield. Can't quite get there as a racing Emily Friedman go outside the touchline, and Chelsea Johnson for the Legends looks for a quick throw-in. Good two-handed throw-in. Good action right in front of us. There's a penalty. Right in front of us, Chelsea Johnson. Good strong kick as it arcs towards the middle, but right there is the defensive wall for the Magic. Good effort by Lindsay Westcott as it's off of her chest. Picked back up by Sabi. Sabi now bringing it down all by herself, racing down the sideline. She takes a tumble. Sabi was running full speed, and a yellow card will be issued to the Magic player. Sabi was racing full speed and tripped up. Took a hard fall down onto the turf, but she's back up again. And so the Legends will remain control of the ball. They'll have a free kick. Johnson for the Legends puts it up high, just over the top crossbar. So Chelsea Johnson tried to put the ball right up over the outstretched arms of Stephanie Daniel. It was a little too high as it goes over the crossbar, and that'll end up with the ball back into play. And now for the Legends, shot opportunity just crosses the face of the goal. Jennifer Ray looking for some help on the far post side, sending the ball across the face in front of Stephanie Daniel. And now this time the pace will slow down as the Magic trying to regroup defensively and now take offensive control as the ball is thrown in on the far side. 1-0 is the score. Magic out on front. Amy Clarkson with the goal in this first half of play. And that's where we stand right now. Nice takeaway by the Magic, moving downfield. Look at her go, and she takes a tumble. So what looked like the same type of situation that happened to Sabi, Tracy Ham took a tumble, but yet there was no yellow card on that one, and it sure looked like the same exact type of play where a yellow card was issued against the Magic, but play continues with the goal kick by the Legends, and they'll try and bring it back out the other way. Johnson puts the ball back into play right there defensively. Good job by the Magic. Now action inside the box area. Picked up now, Melanie Sabi. Sabi out on the far side takes the ball down. Picked up by Solovi. And now the ball breaks free in the middle. Who'll get there first? Now breaking on top. Shot on goal and scores! Number 16, fighting traffic all the way down. Broke free inside the penalty box area. And so Jennifer Crump helps out the California Legends and puts the ball into the net. And we now have a 1-1 game in this first half of play. And as you can tell, we have got a good game underway. Substitutions now coming in. Number 18 for the Magic, that's going to be Lisa McCandless. Number 4, Jessica Couples. And so McCandless and Couples in now as fresh legs for the Magic as we have a 1-1 score in this second game of round number 1. Nice trap by number 18. That's McCandless, who just comes into the game. Nice strong kick downfield, racing for it right there for the Legends. Rochelle Colby sends it back out to midfield, now picked up by Binkley.
Middle.
Solovi being challenged nicely by Hay. So it was Solovi versus Hay, now picked up by Binkley again. Back out to Higa. And now trying to penetrate the defensive wall of the Magic. That goes outside of the goal line. It turns out to be a corner kick for the Legends, and we'll see the first corner kick of the day. 1-1 is the score. Jennifer Crump for the Legends and Amy Clarkson for the Magic putting the balls into the net. And right now on a corner kick, it'll be Melanie Sabi. Sabi try and get the ball up in the air, arcing across the face, and look for some header help from her teammates. Nice ball. It's going to be long. Just crosses the face of the goal. And jumping up and taking control of the ball, Stephanie Daniel. So Daniel now kicks the ball out. Volley up into the air by Chelsea Johnson. Ball awarded to the Legends. Now the Legends on the offensive attack. Once again now, free kick for the Legends. Johnson puts it up high, arcing, and right there for the Magic, Stephanie Daniel. And it's a good thing she had a sure hand on that one, because if it would have got free, there was standing a charging Legends player that was willing to put the foot on the ball and into the net. Now the Legends once again now. Sabi trying to bring the ball downfield, gets by, shoots, and just misses as it goes over the top crossbar. And right now the Legends are putting offensive pressure on the defense of the Magic. And for the Magic, they're bending but not breaking yet. And with all the action, it comes down back to a goal kick. Stephanie Daniel. And so now substitution coming in for the Legends, 2 of them. And we'll take a look at their jersey numbers as they come in. Leaving was number 8, Tessa Binkley. And another player unidentified, but let's take a look at the fresh legs for the Legends. Number 9, Brooke Turner.
Step up. Girls, even with Stacy Shepard.
And so we'll look for the other fresh legs as well. Nice footwork by McQuitty. And the other player coming in fresh legs for the Legends, number 10, Danielle Camarena. Ball will be awarded now to the Magic. They'll try and bring it back down. For the last few minutes, it's been the offensive pressure of the Legends down deep in Magic territory. Give credit to the defense of the Magic. They've been able to keep the ball outside of their net. Substitutions now coming back in for the Magic. Waiting on the sidelines, Sarah Davis. So Davis with fresh legs for the Magic. She'll replace 17, Stephanie Smith, and the ball will get underway on the far sideline with a throw-in by the Magic.
Step up! Step up! Step up!
Legends take control of the ball. And I tell you what, if you are a good passing team, you're really going to benefit from this type of field because this is a beautifully groomed field. Nice work by Johnson, sending it to the middle into a host of Magic players. Back out to Johnson. And now the speed of the Legends helps out as Crump tries to put it back. And now looking for an opportunity is Magic. Picked off by Sabi. Sabi now coming downfield, and Sabi is a super player. She's got size and speed. Now on the far corner, nice move by Solovi. Nice save! Stephanie Daniel diving to the ground to take a hard shot away from the California Legends. But once again, Legends with some tremendous offensive pressure right now. Give credit to the Magic as well as Stephanie Daniel. Shot on goal 5, Jennifer Ray couldn't quite get a good foot on it as it heads away from the far post. And the Magic need to regroup and try and get the ball down in the Legends territory and try and put some offensive pressure themselves. But right now, the defense of the Legends is very, very good as they are one step ahead of the Magic in taking the ball away and stepping in front of the offensive players of Magic. Trying to clear out is Magic, picked up by Gilmore, being challenged by Camarena. And now right down the field, Valentine in a host of players. Picked up, now free for a shot on goal. And once again, Jennifer Ray can't find a good foot on the ball and sends it to the same direction on the far side of the post. Jennifer Gray was all by herself just inside the top of the box. Had a nice one-on-one opportunity versus Stephanie Daniel. Just couldn't get the job done that time. And now cleared out towards midfield. Legends racing after it, once again taking control. Nice passing game right now being displayed by the California Legends, and the team that has the superior passing and speed is really going to benefit on this turf. This is a very, very nicely groomed field. The turf is firm, the grass is cut very short, or Bermuda type of grass, and the ball carries very quickly on the grass. Racing for it, Crump versus McCandless in the near corner. Johnson. And once again, Legends. And now the ball will be given back to the Magic on a foul by the California Legends. And for the Magic, they want to try and get the ball downfield. For the last few minutes, it has been all activity down in the Magic territory. Stephanie Daniel and the host of the defensive wall for Magic has been very, very busy. Nice move right there by Gilmore. Picked up and carried through on the near side, but right there defensively for the Legends is Johnson. For the Legends, taking a look at their roster, Jennifer Higa is number 2. Wearing number 4 is Heidi McQuitty. Number 5, Jennifer Ray. Number 7, Alexis Solovi.
Let's go, Magic!
Tracy Ham now for the Magic. Will put the ball back into play. Nice effort by both teams. Play on is the call by the main referee. And the ball goes back out to midfield, and racing for it is Danielle Camarena for the Legends, and for the Magic clearing it out.
Come on, Magic!
Now picking up and racing down all by herself on a breakaway and a shot. Nice save! Jennifer Crump going for score number 2 was all alone inside the box against Stephanie Daniel, and Daniel doing a very nice job of saving the ball. Now in the deep corner, Emily Friedman being challenged by Valentine. Friedman and Valentine working against each other. Slide tackle attempt. Ball will be awarded to Magic, and things are heating up in the first half of play. 1-1 is the score. And now the Magic and Tracy Ham looking for an opportunity to break the tie. Ball stays low off the foot of Johnson. And now a chip shot into the box area. A host of Magic players, and right there off the foot of number 14 Johnson. That ball will be back to Magic. And once again, Tracy Ham looking for a throw-in. Inside the box, nobody quite there for the Magic, but picked up Friedman and then right into the waiting hands of Rochelle Colby. Finishing off the Legends roster, number 8, Tessa Binkley. Number 9 is Brooke Turner. And now bringing the ball down on the far sideline, Solovi. And that goes outside of the touchline. Number 10, Danielle Camareno. 11 is Kelly Washburn. Number 13, Lisa Riggs. Number 14, Chelsea Johnson. Jersey number 16, worn by Jennifer Crump. She has the one score for the Legends so far. Cleared out by the Magic. Far sideline action picked back up again by Sabi. Sabi strong legs it, and that sails over the crossbar. I tell you what, Sabi is an all-around superb that is player. She has got size and speed and overall strength. She truly is one of the super players here at the Nike San Diego Surf Cup. That's number 17, Melanie Sabi. Sabi again picking it up on the far side, racing down, being challenged by Gilmore. And picking up the ball, Daniel, and she'll put it back out into play. So for the Legends, the rest of their roster is number 14, Chelsea Johnson. We mentioned 13, Lisa Riggs. Number 16 is Jennifer Crump. Number 17, Melanie Sabi. Number 18 is Ann Valentine. Number 19 is worn by Rochelle Colby. She's the keeper for the game. Number 20, Veronica Miranda. Now action just outside the box. And for the defense of the Magic, number 5, Emily Gilmore, trying to bring it down on the far sideline. She's challenged by Solovi. Solovi gives a push. And interestingly enough, there's no foul called on that play. Well, we'll leave it up to the referee to make the calls. We'll just call the game as we see it. And now taking a double tumble. And this time, the ball is awarded back to the Legends. So a little confusing on what the intent is of the referee. That time, two girls tumble, and it looked like it was unintentional. And yet a whistle is blown. Number 14, Johnson, with the free kick, tries to chip it. Just sails over the top of the crossbar. That looked like it could have been dangerous, and it was angling down. A little less muscle on the ball that could have found itself right inside the near post at the crossbar. 1-1 is the score in this first half of play. Substitutions now coming in. Number 2 for the Magic, Lauren Grega. Number 6 is Sarah Wondolowski. So Wondolowski and Grega give fresh legs for the Magic, and for the Legends, a substitution also coming in. We'll check her jersey number. Ball on the ground, picked up.
Number 20.
Now out on the far sideline. Wondolowski just comes into the game, sees immediate action. Number 20, Veronica Miranda. Lisa Riggs also in the game for the Legends. Riggs now with the ball being challenged 2-on-1 defensively. It's too much, and so Magic able to take over, but right back is Turner for the Legends. 2 minutes to go in this first half of play. 1-1 is the score. Nice takeaway by Ray as she intercepts the passed ball. And if there's one thing right now you see a little bit different with the Legends, and they're about a step quicker. Soft shot on goal by number 11, Kelly Washburn. And so for the Legends, they've been able to beat the Magic to the ball all this first half, being able to step in front of passes and being able to bring the ball down. Back and forth, 1-2 pass nicely. Now it's Clarkson looking for some help. Nice ball split between two defenders. And now action inside the box area. That's going outside of the goal area, and that'll be a corner kick now for the first time for the Magic. Corner kicks can be very deadly for an offensive team as they can pound out some really nice scores, get the ball arcing high across the face of the net, looking for some header help with one of the teammates, and you can surely put the ball into the net. Number 10 is Tracy Ham. She'll have the ball in the corner. Ball stays low this time. And that is halftime here in San Diego, California at the San Diego Polo Club Fields. And we have got a doozy underway. Two teams battling it out head-to-head. And at the end of the first half of play, it's the California Legends 1, the Magic 1. And we'll be back with the start of the second half.
Looking at the ball and the person got behind you. You need to call for help. Whatever it is, you need to divide up yourself into doing those things. You need to cut the middle. Alright? And that happens then you have to jump to get back. You guys need to call for help. You guys need to read the game, see what's needed, and then make your teammates go where you need them. Make sure the distribution of your teammates is good. Make sure our shape is well taken care of.
Energy level's got to stay high after the score. You cannot let down. Okay? You guys got to play where you played the first 15 minutes of the game, the entire game. That's what soccer's about. Moving the ball to the work on offense, on defense. Attack the middle, guide in the ball, and then get possession. Okay? As you can see, we're trying to aren't set on midfield. Okay? You're too far apart, and their players are getting the ball and having time and time to do other things like anything. We have 5 minutes. They have a lot of okay, and especially the balls on this side, you two supposed to play together. Okay, you guys gotta play together. And that's the way, and then Lisa pinches and kicks the far player, and we let their far player just kinda hang. Okay? And then as they move the ball around and get down the line, then you guys gotta drop in and mark. Basically you drop back like this. Okay, you take it to the far player.
Welcome back, everybody. Just underway, and the second half is underway. Another 25 minutes in this game number 2 of the first round of competition right here at the Nike San Diego Surf Cup. 1-1 is the score. Magic came out in front off the foot of Amy Clarkson as the defense broke down of the Legends, and she was wide open just inside the box and was able to put the ball in the far side of the goal. And now action picks up, and right there is Stephanie Daniel.
What?
And now a penalty kick.
Oh, man.
And not quite sure exactly what had happened. And it's outside of the penalty box. And so the wall will be built up by the Magic, and quickly. And so confusion reigns. There's a shot. Nice save as it's off the body of one of the Magic. She's down on the ground. That was a strong kick. And down on the field is one of the Magic players, and we're going to take an injury timeout. 1-1 is the score. We'll be right back.
Good job, Amy. I didn't know that was
And so Amy Clarkson, number 15, took the strong shot right on the side of the face, and it deflected off. And she's coming off the field under her own power, but that one has definitely got a sting and caused a ring into the head. Amy Clarkson has done it all today. She scored the goal for the Magic and has saved a tremendous shot on goal from really putting the Magic in a deficit. So congratulations to Amy Clarkson. And so 17 blue. That's Stephanie Smith is now in for Amy Clarkson as Amy takes some needed time out. I tell you what, that ball was fired at full speed, no more than, I'd say, 10 yards away, and that went right at Amy Clarkson's face. Nice work by Tracy Ham, brings it down into the corner. Nice crossing pass. Nobody quite there or ready for it, and now it's cleared out by the Legends. They'll move it back down. Double eights against each other. That's Binkley versus Shepard on the far sideline. And for the Legends, they'll now try and bring it down. Nice trap picked up by Melanie Amano. Now once again, Ham down on the corner, bringing it all the way down, and that'll go outside of the touchline and be given back to the Legends. Both teams in their second game. First game results. In game number one, it was the California Legends going up against the Riptides. And for the Riptides, they ended up being losers as the California Legends beat them 3-0. That win and shutout and the score of 3 points has given the California Legends 10 points going into this second game of round number one. For the Magic, it didn't pan out as well as they had hoped. For the Magic, they were up against the Fram Splash in game number one. Magic losing to the Splash 1-0, and so for the Magic, getting no points in game number one. And so for the Magic, they desperately want to try and win here today to be able to give them some points. This is a 12-team division, so you'll have 3 winners and 1 wild card that will move on.
Let's go, girls. Come on. We got to want this. Get it, boys.
This is girls under 14, that is silver division. And out of the 12 teams, we'll take a look at exactly who's participating in this year's Nike San Diego Surf Cup. Ball crossing the face, there's some help, and it goes the other way. So there was 2 Magic players there, but the ball bounced away from the net. And now it's Binkley for the Legends versus Ham in the corner. Ball given back to the Legends. So out of the 12-team division here known as the Girls Under 14 Silver Division, you've got the California Legends. They're from Solvang, California. Coach Cam Camarena, along with Coach Janny Johnson doing the coaching duties. Substitution now coming in for the Legends. The Magic out of Lafayette, California. Tom Ginocchio, head coach, known as Gino, so we'll refer to him as Gino. Action still on the near sideline. This time the ball goes back to the Magic. Nice strong throw in. Looking for some help. Nobody's there. Picked up by Ray. Curving shot in right there. That was a nice ball by Devin Hay as she put the foot on it. That was a nice curving ball low, but right there for the Legends, Rochelle Colby.
It went right with the wind.
We have a slight wind that's blowing across the field, and that is from goalpost to goalpost. You'll always have a slight breeze down here. We're just away from the beach, about a mile from Del Mar, California, an onshore flow. The breeze normally moves west towards the east, and in this case, that's the direction that we have this field. The cages are moving right, or that is west to east, right to left on your television screen. Beautiful day here. It's slightly overcast. It's a cool early morning. And for both teams, that is a plus. As the day goes on, the clouds will burn away, and the sun will cause the temperatures to rise and be a little bit more unpleasant for the fans and the players. But right now it's a beautiful time to play on a beautiful field right here at the San Diego Polo Fields. 1-1 still is the score as we're in this second half of play. Free kick now by number 16, Amy Levinson, as she sends it downfield for the Legends. Rochelle Colby able to pick it up and sends a nice ball downfield. Takes one bounce and it clears midfield on the far sideline. Jennifer Ray with the ball goes outside of the touchline. And the Magic now throw the ball in. Nice header. And that'll be cleared out by Valentine for the Legends. And right there defensively is the Magic. Levinson is there. Ball will go outside of the touchline. Some of the other teams in the girls under 14 silver division, the SC Riptides from Santa Cruz, the Fram Splash from Redondo Beach, the Splash beating the Magic in game number 1, the Rowdies of Norwalk, California, the Davis Legends out of Davis, California, the Marin Hotspurs, TSC out of Temecula, the MB Hurricanes from Manhattan Beach, California, the SC Revolution, the Cisco Desert Thunder from Peoria, Arizona, and No Fear from Thousand Oaks. So we have one team outside of the state of California. Nice slide tackle by the Legends and carried through by Solovi. Sabi takes a tumble and getting right back up. And then Amano not quite able to get a foot on the ball nicely as it slices off her foot outside the touchline. Alexis Solovi for the Legends waiting to throw the ball in. Substitution being called, and on the ground, Coach Gino checking on an injured player. Timeout will be taken for an injury, and we have a 1-1 score. We'll be right back. So number 11, Devin Hay, coming off the field under her own power. In the game for Devin, Lisa McCandless, number 18. And the throw-in comes into a wall of Magic defensive players. And right now, racing forward and picking up is Stephanie Daniels. So one thing that Magic now has come out doing is they are matching the speed and the aggressiveness of the Legends. So foul called against Lindsay Westcott for pushing or tripping. The ball ends up going to the Legends, and they'll move back the other way. But good job now by the Magic as they've stepped up their effort. Sabi down the near sideline, challenged by Almano. Coming across, and right there, but just not in time, was number 16, Jennifer Crump. That was a nice ball crossing the face. But again, the Magic has really come back this second half as they are fighting inch for inch equally now with the Legends. Coming in the first half of the game, the first few minutes, the Magic came out strong, then settled back and let the Legends take control of the game. And now right back here, starting the first half of that is the second half, the Magic has been able to come back up and get remotivated through the motivational speech, I'm sure, of Coach Gino at halftime. Substitution now, number 15, Amy Clarkson, who scored the goal and also took that strong shot to the side of her face. She's back into the game, and now for the Magic. Legends now with a throw-in on the far sideline. Substitution coming in for the Legends.
Number 2 is out.
Number 10, Danielle Camarena. Number 9, Brooke Turner. Ball back into play. A host of players now that'll be picked up by the Magic. Racing for it. Ham for the Magic. Being challenged by Solovi. Solovi is able to crisscross through. Action just inside the box defensively. And now that's off the foot of the Legends. And so Amy Levinson gives the ball back. She'll give a goal kick and put it back into play. Picked up nicely by Washburn. Ball splits through, crosses midfield, and now going downfield is Ham.
Oh, nice try, Trey.
Ham versus Ray, and Ray's able to clear it out, and right there for the Magic as well. And now McCandless tries to send it down to the center. Shot attempt from down deep by Emmy Gilmore. Ball brought back out again. Camarena on the far sideline. Ball awarded to Camarena and the Legends. 1-1 still the score, second half. Nice takeaway by Clarkson. Once again off the foot of the Legends, so Emmy Gilmore. Emmy looking for someone to throw it to. Good defense by the Legends. Ball awarded to the Legends, and they'll try and march back downfield.
Here we go, girls. Tighten him up. Don't let him out. You own her. Inside of her. Play inside of her.
You're watching great action right here at the 17th annual Nike San Diego Surf Cup. The competition level this year's cup is higher than ever before. You can surely tell. Sixth year right here at the San Diego Polo Fields, and that's been the best move that the San Diego Surf Cup could ever have made. Local paper, the San Diego Union, ran a full two-page article. Sabi now coming down, moving inside, and takes a shot defensively. Sabi getting up slow as it was a charging number 16, Amy Levinson, who got in her face as Sabi was trying to put a foot on the ball into the net. Sailed wide and high, and now the ball is cleared out downfield. Ham trying to get there, but it's now 2-on-1. Ham, good effort. Now it's 1-2. Ray is down there for the Legends.
Girls, you gotta look at the team.
And the ball sails out on a slide tackle by Ray, and so the ball remains with Magic. Substitution for the Magic. Number 18, Lisa McCandless. She's coming back in. She'll be fresh legs for the Magic. Throw in now, Jessica Couples.
Go, go! Hold them in! Hold them in!
Now the defense is there outside the touchline, and so the ball once again to the Magic. Throw in by Amano. Amano trying to get to the ball, and now control to Magic. Can't quite get there. It's passed by Amy Levinson, so the ball goes back to the Legends. Substitutions now for the Legends. I'll tell you what, fresh legs are definitely needed by both teams as they are all given 110% in this game. And what a game it is. 1-1 is the score.
16 and 10 are up. White.
Danielle Camarena and Jennifer Crump now out of the game, taking some breathers. We'll take a look at substitutions for the Legends. Good strong throw down the near sideline. Picked up temporarily by Clarkson, being challenged offensively, and now the ball gets through everybody. Johnson, nice move. Johnson bringing it down to the top of the box, and she puts the foot on the ball, sails wide of the far post, and that'll be a goal kick for the Magic. 1-1 is the score deep now into the second half of play. And for the Magic, they've been able to step up now and fight equally with the Legends. Started out the first part of the game where the Magic actually had initial control and momentum. It swung the other way about midway into the first half of play. The Legends ended up scoring off of Jennifer Crump's play. Made it 1-1, and for the rest of the first half, it was the Magic having to use their defense to be able to keep them out of trouble. Starting in the second half of play now, the Magic have come up nicely, and they've been very effective in their efforts defensively and offensively. And the ball's been kept pretty much primarily even still by both teams. Now deep in the corner, Heidi McQuinney for the Legends being challenged. And that'll be off the foot of a Magic player. So corner kick for the Legends. 14 will be Chelsea Johnson. Chelsea Johnson, one of the strong players also for the Legends. Now there's a lot of activity, and that will once again be a corner kick. So over 500 teams applied to participate in this year's Nike San Diego Surf Cup. Nice effort by Gilmore as she takes it off the head to deny access to the box area, and now bringing down the field towards the middle to Ham. But Sabi intercepts, something she's done all day today. She's going to bring it down all by herself. Sabi, great footwork, and then sends it past the far post. So Sabi giving you a dazzling show of her talent and abilities for the Legends. Substitutions now back in for the Magic. Number 14, that's Sarah Davis. Davis will be coming in as the Magic players come off the field. So number 9 will be Lindsay Westcott. Number 14, Sarah Davis, will be in. Fresh legs now for the Magic as goal kick comes up. Melanie Amano puts the ball into play. Headed off by Riggs, and now the ball at midfield. Nice footwork down to midfield, and now picking it up nicely is Couples. Sabi is right there. Couples versus Sabi as it goes outside the touchline. And the ball will be awarded back to the Magic. So out of 500 teams that applied, 316 teams were to be selected. In the older age groups, under 15 through under 19, there's 148 teams. 128 of those made their State Cup Final Four. And out of the entire 316 teams, over 140 of those teams boast titles of national champions, regional champion, state champion, and even state finalist. So without a doubt, the best of the best are playing right here at the San Diego Surf Cup, and you see two of the best teams right here in the California Legends and the Magic. Game 2 of the first round. This is a 1-1 score, and both teams now are fighting on even plane in this second half. Outside of the goal line, so it becomes a goal kick. Amano puts it down quickly. Nice back kick to carry it through, and then headed back nicely by the Legends. Sabi tries to bring it across, racing for the ball. Solovi versus Grega. So it was actually Couples versus Solovi. Number 4, Jessica Couples. And both teams are definitely start to wear down as they have been on the field a long time at 100% effort. Ball up in the air now. Turning around, number 13, Lisa Riggs, and she's able to put a spin move and put the ball towards the net, but Stephanie Daniel is right there. And now trying to bring the ball down by herself, Lizzie Westcott. Westcott was 2-on-1. The favor defensively was with the California Legends. It was too much for her, and so now the ball is back down deep in the Magic territory. Once again, the ball down in the box. Amano is there to deflay the ball. Johnson sends a high one down deep as she takes a crunch with another player, and now it's a goal kick. So Amano was going to give the ball a full shot. At the last minute, she had to pull up because the referee was saying, just wait a minute. Substitutions for the Legends. That's what they're waiting for. Ball comes in. Picked up now, looking for a pass. Carrying it through is Gilmore. And now the Legends take it on the far sideline, picked up by Crump. Crump, who has the lone goal for the Legends early in the first half. Challenged now by Shepard. Ray now trying to bring it between two defenders, and right there is Amano. Good job as Amano clears it back out on the far sideline. But the Legends aren't giving up, as offensively they're trying to hammer it downfield off the knee of Sarah Davis for the Magic. And now trying to regroup. Legends having a little bit of a better passing attack. Solovi, nice footwork as she gets it to Sabi. And good job by Amy Levinson. Amy Levinson sends the ball outside the touchline to slow down the pace. So the Legends are knocking, but the Magic are not answering as they're keeping their defensive door closed. And now the ball at midfield. The official time being kept on the field, but if we don't have the stop clock for injury timeouts, we probably have about a minute left in this one. This has been a great, great game for both teams, and right now we're at 1-1, and somebody desperately wants to try and find some magic of their own and put the ball into the net and come out with a win in this game. Legends bring the ball down with just a little bit of time left to play. Sabi is there, but then there's also Daniel. Ball coming down deep, taking a big bounce. There's an opportunity, racing for the ball, but not in time is Emmy Gilmore. That's what they wanted to do, is bring the ball down. Magic now trying to motivate themselves offensively, being challenged now. 2-on-1, nice slide tackle by Kelly Washburn. And so Washburn's able to slow down the pace. And so Magic, with not much time left, has got to get the ball into the air and look for some help from a teammate on a crossing corner kick. Ham tries to bring it across, looking for a header shot, and that's going to be clear temporary out. And right there is Rochelle Colby. So there was a lot of action just inside the box area, right outside of the net. And for the Magic, couldn't quite find the hole, and defensive strength of the Legends able to flex a little bit there. Sun's starting to poke its head out now, and we knew that would happen. Still have a nice cool breeze, onshore flow. Sabi now. Sabi trying to break through all by herself. Sabi with a breakaway, moving downfield. She moves, and she'll shoot and score! Number 17, Melanie Sabi, who breaks away from a pack of Legends and Magic players, brings it all the way downfield, puts the moves on the Magic defense, and ultimately finds herself all by herself on the near post and puts the ball in. And with just a little bit of time left, the California Legends go out in front of the Magic 2-1. Magic now on the attack themselves. They're going to be looking for some quick magic to score. Setting it up, moving around, Stephanie Smith. Couldn't quite get set up as Alexis Solovi clears it out, and that whistle indicates the end of game number 2. And with 30 seconds left in the game, it's Melanie Sabi, number 17 for the Legends, who breaks out and brings it all the way down the field and finds the open net to put the final score where we have it with the California Legends 2 and the Magic 1. A great, great game for both teams. They fought together evenly all the way down to the final seconds, but give the nod to the California Legends and Melanie Sabi, who puts the capper in, and we'll have the final score of game number 2 of the first round. Girls under 14 Silver Division, California Legends 2 and the Magic 1. Hi, everybody. We're back with post-game here in San Diego, California. We got 3 of the superstars of the Magic team sitting with me right now, and you are?
Lisa McCandless.
And you are?
Jesse Couples. Emmy Gilmore, number 5.
There you go. She knows her jersey number. Lisa, let me ask you this, is that when you're preparing for a tournament of play like this, is there any special type of routine that you do at home that's different from your daily life?
I run.
Well, conditioning is very important out here. How far do you run?
I run a couple miles.
Every day?
Yes.
Wow. Now, do you run track at all at school?
No.
So you're primarily a soccer player.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that you think that you add to the dimension of this team? What do you bring to this team with talent and ability?
I don't know.
I hear people saying spirit.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm very enthusiastic.
Well, you definitely have to be enthusiastic out there, because part of that enthusiasm carries over into the type of aggressive play that you have. Now, Jessica Couples in the middle. Do you go by Jessie?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you a real important question. Do you ever change the bands in your braces to match the colors of your uniform?
Never.
How tough was the team out there that you played against today?
Well, we should have beat them. They were not tough.
Okay.
No, they were tough, but they were as good as we are.
What's the best thing that you like about playing soccer?
The social part and the friends and a team effort.
How long have you been playing soccer?
Like 6 years.
Congratulations. You guys did a really good job out there. And, of course, on the far end is Emmy Gilmore, right?
Yeah.
Emmy, what position do you play out there?
Today I played middle, but I usually play forward.
Now, why was it that today you got switched to the middle position?
I don't know. Because of Gino.
And Coach Gino, is he a hard coach?
No. He's funny.
If there was one thing that Coach Gino has you do in practice that you'd rather not do anymore, what would it be?
Brazilian.
Now, tell me what that is.
Running for like an hour, and you have to it's just in circles.
Chinese and stuff.
So he has some good philosophy about being in condition, right? Yeah. Well, you guys were out there running around a lot. I mean, you gave 110% effort. I congratulate each one of you, because you really had a good game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On behalf of George Langevin, I'm Dan Williams, and we've got our parade of superstars from the Magic team, and you are?
Sarah Wondolowski, number 6. Tracy Ham, number 10. Melanie Mana, number 12.
Sarah, let me start with you then. How often do you guys practice per week?
2 times a week.
3.
Well, sometimes 3. Well, yeah, we just switched because people couldn't make it.
Okay. Now, how hard is it to practice, play soccer on the weekends, and also keep up with your academics during the school year?
Well, it's pretty hard because I've got a lot of homework, and I do other sports too.
What other sports do you do, Sarah?
I swim and I play basketball. and I'm on after-school sports.
Very good. Well, congratulations. An all-around super athlete and also probably, I'm sure, a very good academic person because, you know, it's very common that individuals who are good at sports also are very good at academics as well. And in the middle, we have Tracy Ham. Tracy, you were all over the field today as well. What's your strength that you bring to the Magic team?
My speed.
Yeah.
And my aggressiveness.
Slide tackles and your yellow card.
And my yellow cards and my my kicking strength.
Now, is that all natural, or have you had to work hard at it to reach that?
It's natural.
Now, do you have any brothers or sisters that play soccer as well?
No.
So you're just the individual talented soccer person. Do you play any other types of sports?
I play pretty much every sport. Like, okay, I play basketball and tennis and track and volleyball and softball and I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Did your boyfriend come down to see you play today?
No, I'm sorry. He did not.
Okay, hey, on the far sideline is number 12, Melanie Amano, made a lot of the goal kicks to get the ball back into play. And what's the toughest thing that you have to do out on the field?
Run.
Yes, it is. Do you ever hear the cheering and the yelling from your teammates or the parents when you're on the field?
Not really. I mean, sometimes I hear things like, especially from like Pat and coaches yelling at the refs, but that's mainly it. You know, I hear like
Your
stuff
mom.
like yelling at. Yeah, I never hear that. No, but like Laura, it's nice to have like support from your teammates, but usually I don't hear it because I'm so much into the game. So.
Well, you guys were all into the game today because you really fought them very, very well the entire game. Congratulations on a good effort today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, of course, you would think that we've already seen and talked to 6 of the athletes, and you say, could there be more super talented players? Guess what? We've got 3 more right here. Your name is?
Devin Hay, and I'm number 11.
Stephanie Smith, number 17.
Amy Levinson, number 16.
We'll start with you, Devin. Do you have any special diet, any food that you eat before these games that you do?
Well, I eat a lot of fruit and carbohydrates usually.
Well, now, someone down here said it's ice cream. Do you like ice cream?
Yeah, but I don't eat it before my game.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate chip.
Now, how about sleep patterns? Do you get to bed really early, or do you stay up really late before these games?
Well, I try to go to bed early, but I usually don't.
Out on the field today, did you guys realize what a great soccer field you guys were playing on today?
Yeah, it's really nice being able to play here.
Settle down, Devin. You got to settle down. Are you a very emotional, aggressive person, or are you a really easygoing person most of the time?
I don't know.
But you like to have a good time out there. Is that why you play soccer?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. And of course, next to you is Stephanie Smith, right? Stephanie, when you're out on the field, what are the things that are going through your mind when you're actually challenging another opponent out there?
Give me a question.
Well, you know, if you've got the ball, if you're on the offensive attack or you're on defense, what's going through your mind? I mean, do you visually see the opponent across from you, or is it just or you're looking at the ball, or what are you thinking about out there?
Who I'm going to pass to next.
Okay, all right. And is that something that you guys practice a lot at, or is at passing, that is?
We practice a lot in practice.
Well, what do you think that your strengths are, not from an individual standpoint, but your whole team? What do you think makes your team so successful?
Resilience.
Are these? Am I asking you some tough questions?
Yeah, the middle
I
always
apologize.
hard question.
The middle one always gets the hard questions, right? Remember that, everybody. The middle person is always going to get the tough questions. I'll ask you a real easy one, okay? Imagine that a soft drink company came to you and said, we want you to represent us, we'll pay you $1 million a year. What would be the brand flavor that you would want to represent of soft drink?
That was an easy question.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Okay, all right, there you go. And on the far side is Amy Levinson, right?
Yeah.
Amy, do freckles at all help soccer players play better?
Oh yeah, it helps a lot.
How long have you been playing soccer, Amy?
I don't know. I've been playing for this club. This will be my 6th summer season, and if I'm not playing winter this year, but I played winter 6 seasons also. My first season was a winter ball.
Okay. And, of course, you got a little scrape. I don't know if you can see that on the knee. Some of the things that you get in soccer, some good scrapes and bruises. Have you ever had some really good injuries playing soccer?
Oh, yeah. I've gotten soccer ball bruises imprinted in my leg, and I've gotten, like, twisted ankles and things like that.
Well, you guys have played tremendously out there today. Again, congratulations, each three of you, on a very, very well-played game.
Thank you.
Along with more of the superstars, you'll see our middle player. We'll have to actually find out what position he plays on the team. But your name is?
Amy Clarkson.
And we're going to go on the other side.
Stephanie Daniel, number 1.
And, of course, you are?
Coach Gino.
Coach Gino. Well, let's first talk about Amy, because you had 2 great things happen to you today. You scored a goal. And first of all, tell me about that.
It was fun. I just got into the position where he usually tells us to, which is like the backside, and the ball came to me, and I shot it.
And it went in.
Yeah.
Well, that's always a nice thing. Now, the most fun part is, didn't you block a shot that was coming in very hard? And I heard that you took it actually off the cheekbone. Is that right?
No, it was
No?
off my head.
It was off your head.
Like the forehead.
Now, do you often use your head in that capacity?
Not when it's coming that fast, but I don't know. I can't think right now.
Very talented Amy Clarkson. Let's go move on the other side to Stephanie Daniel, the keeper of today's game. And I tell you what, I was calling some great saves that you had out there. Is that pure natural talent?
Gino helps me out. He's a goalie, so he coaches me.
What's the toughest thing about being a keeper, do you think?
Probably the one-on-one situations. It's pretty scary.
Now, when you're one-on-one, do you have your eyes open or closed?
Open.
You had some super saves out there. You had a great game. Congratulations. And, of course, Coach Gino in the middle. Congratulations. The girls really played well.
My favorite flavored ice cream is Thin Mint. Yeah, they did. They played real well today. I was very impressed with the way they played. I wanted one of those easy questions.
Well, here, let's go do a philosophical one. You know, these girls, you can tell that they really enjoy you as their coach, but as they move on and do other things, what is it that you hope they remember about you being their coach?
Well, hopefully they'll remember the skills they learned if they're playing at the college level, some of them, and the others, the memories of like coming to great tournaments and the bonding, and then you know, teamwork, because you're going to be teamwork is a big part of life, and so I'm already boring them with my talk right now, and of course, you know, being competitive, learning how to win and learning how to lose, those things. Those qualities.
I congratulate you, because you have a great rapport with your athletes. I can tell that they really respect you, and you have a great team. They work hard together, and I appreciate that.
Make some room. The key is that they respect me. Respect is a big part of our team, I must say. And can I say you've done a wonderful job yourself.
Congratulations, Gino. Congratulations. And, of course, we've got 2 more superstars, and, of course, you're looking at the camera. Okay, bring on the water. Look out. Just kidding.
We got one more for you.
Okay. We've got all 3. You going to sit down in here? Okay. Okay. Well, how many more do we have to talk to? We've got 2 more, right? Okay, so we're going to do you 3, and then we'll do 2, and we'll have been able to have the great opportunity to speak with all of the talented players here on this Magic team. Your name is?
Lauren Grega, number 2.
And you are?
Stacy Shepard, number 8.
And you are?
Lindsay Westcott, number 9.
Let's start with you over here, Lauren. You know, when you always get out here and you play against the team, do you guys ever do any homework to know what the other team's strengths are and what you have to look out for?
Yeah, sometimes we have to go to our games early and we watch the other teams. And Gino says, oh, she does this. And he tells us what to watch out
Hey,
for.
now, that's a pretty good impersonation of Gino. Can you do any other impersonations of him? What would he normally yell something at during a game or during practice?
I don't know.
Do your dad saying hi to Alan on the phone?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Hey, you know, out here when we're playing soccer, sometimes it's how well you play is really how well that you feel. Are physically you're healthy?
Yeah.
No injuries?
I'm sore, but
Is that from the previous game? Did you guys play yesterday?
yeah.
Okay. And you have one more this afternoon. How tired do you get when you play 3 games in a day?
Pretty tired.
And how long does it take you to get over sore muscles?
I don't know, like a couple days or a
Well,
day.
that's good. Couple days, because when you get my age, it'll be a couple weeks, if not months. So enjoy it while you can. Now, these are what? I'm sorry. These are called what?
Shin guards.
Shin guards, because they guard what?
Your shins.
Hey, that's pretty interesting. Now, do all team players wear those?
Yes.
Interesting to wear. And what type of shoe do you wear?
I wear an Adidas soccer shoe.
Now, is that because Adidas sponsors you?
No. Well, it did last year, but this year we have Diadora.
Okay.
That's not as good.
You'd rather have Adidas back.
Yeah, that's okay.
And in the middle is number 8, Stacy Shepard, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I notice also that you wear your hair back. Do you guys ever call each other and ask how you guys are going to wear your hair for the day?
No.
But you keep it out of your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just giving you a fun time. What other sports do you play? Any?
Basketball, I used to do swimming, I do track, and I ski.
Really? Really? What do you think is the most important thing in regards to being a successful soccer athlete? What is the one talent that you need to have to be able to be on a team such as your caliber?
I think team spirit.
Really?
Yeah. Cause
And that helps you carry through in a lot of things. Then. Does that mean a positive attitude and things like that?
yeah, and lots of enthusiasm. So
How do you get enthusiasm? How do you keep motivated during a game?
maybe, I don't know. Go to Disneyland. Oh yeah.
What was that?
They bribed us and said if we got in the finals, we could go to Disneyland. But we can't.
What's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
I don't know. I like them all.
And Lindsay on the far sideline nursing is that a sore foot?
Yeah, before I came here, I sprained my ankle and I have many tears in my ligaments.
Really? Really? Was that while you were playing soccer? Or?
No, I did it like 2 weeks ago in a camp playing softball.
Okay. So you're a softball player also.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys ride skateboards or do anything like that?
No.
Okay. I don't think Coach would really want you to be doing things like that. Your foot is going to be okay?
Yeah. It's just sore, I guess, from the game. I'm not really supposed to be playing on it, but it's okay.
Well, boy, that's a lot of effort and perseverance on your part to be able to still continue to play. Well, we hope that you feel better, and we hope all you guys continue to do well in the game that you have coming up, because we know you have another one this afternoon. Good luck.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do you guys know a cheer by any chance? Do you guys have a team cheer?
We have a lot.
Could you three put your heads together closely and get in the camera and do a team cheer?
Ready?
Okay, you want to do it?
Okay. Ready, set, go. Blue and white. Blue and white. Don't mess with the best, cause the best don't mess. Don't fool with the cool, cause cool don't fool. East and west. We're the best. Go Magic!
Magic. Very good. Congratulations. Good job today, girls.
Thanks.
Rounding out this super talented Magic team, we have
Sarah Davis, number 14. Emily Friedman, number 7.
congratulations on a good game out there. Now, when you guys are out there and you're playing on the field, do you ever talk to the other opponent out there?
Sometimes.
Anything said out there today when people you were going up against?
Maybe.
Ooh, anything that you can say on camera?
Probably not.
Is that part of the game? Is that intimidation, or is it you just get frustrated sometimes?
Probably a little of
A
both.
little of both. Does the referee, and not just talking about this game, but other games, do they ever call you up and or warn you not to be talking like that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Like, not very often, though.
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever practice at home? Outside of practice? No. No, practice soccer.
Oh, yeah.
What type of things do you do at home that's different from when you're at a soccer practice?
Well, I do individual ball work at home, and then I work out at my health club.
Oh, do you? Okay. And next to you then is, I'm looking at, it's Emily, right? Emily, do you ever work at home, practice at home soccer, that is?
Juggling, but
Is that juggling with 5 small balls or with a soccer ball?
soccer ball.
Do you ever do any other types of sports besides soccer?
Yeah, I play softball and play volleyball.
Very good. What about academics? We talked earlier about with one of the other athletes about how hard it is to keep your academics up, grades that is, and also play soccer. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
And how about for you?
This year it was history because of the teacher, but
Okay, well that's important, just like having a good coach is important to get you guys motivated. And what is the one thing that you really enjoy having Coach Gino as your coach? What makes it exciting and fun for him to be your coach?
just because he's experienced and he knows what he's doing.
Does he have a good sense of humor too? I think he does, because he had a pretty good time getting that dump of ice water all over him.
Yeah, I guess.
He doesn't do anything about it. When you guys aren't playing soccer or any of your sports, or in having to do homework, what is it that you like to do to relax?
Well, I like kicking it with my friends. That's basically what I do.
And how about you?
I like to be with my friends and play Nintendo.
Nintendo. What's your favorite game on Nintendo?
Super Mario Brothers. Oh, we were playing that last night.
Hey, well, congratulations. You guys had a great game, and good luck to you, okay? Thank you very much. Well, game number 2 in the first round turned out to be a super game to watch. Both teams battled it out. It was a 1-1 tie, literally, until seconds left in the game, when the Legends, Sabi, came out and put a ball in the net and final scored. But up until that point, both teams battled it out evenly. The Magic really showed what they had today as they battled and kept in the game all the way down to the final seconds. But like in most sports games, if not life, you need to have a winner on any given day, and today it went to the other team. But the Magic have nothing to be disappointed about. They showed that they could fight evenly with any team. And today, it was the nod to the other team. The final score today, the Legends 2, the Magic 1. On behalf of George Langevin Sports Video Productions, I'm Dan Williams. We'll see you again. All righty. Okay, now what I need to do here. Did I last year? I remember. I remember. I don't remember that you were really dumb, but I remember. Ooh, I better not. Well, now, I'm not going to need any directorial help from you, George, because I've got 3 directors right here. So, but we've got 3 superstars and and 1 dog, actually, mascot. But I'm Dan Williams, and we're at postgame here with the score of the game number 2 of round 1 goes to the Legends 2-1, and one of the superstars you are.
What? Chelsea. Oh, Johnson, number 14.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Danielle Camarina, number 10.
Alexis Solovey, number 7.
Alexis just being recruited from her Russian homeland. Congratulations. She has learned to speak English quite rapidly here in the United States. Chelsea. It was a tough game. Now, they came out on top first. You guys came back, and then it was even Steven all the way to the last few seconds. Did you think it was going to be that tough of a game?
Yeah.
Last time we asked you about a Atascadero. Is that how we pronounce it?
Atascadero.
Atascadero. Now, you still live in that area?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't moved?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If you had any place to live in the United States, where would you want to live? Besides Atascadero, because you already live there.
Japan.
Japan, our 51st state of the Union. Are you volunteering to talk now?
Yeah.
Okay, and you are again?
Danielle.
Danielle. Did you know what?
But she doesn't like that name.
Did you know, though, that my name is Dan, and believe it or not, the male name of Dan in Spanish is Danielle, so my name is Danielle Williams in Spanish. Isn't that impressive?
Yeah. Well, I want to live in Australia.
Why is that?
Because I like how they talk.
Can you talk like an Australian?
Nani can, but I can't.
Okay. But you would like to move down there, correct?
Is that foam?
It is foam. Can you tell that? Now, I just wonder, are you always this mellow at your home?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go back to mommy, Okay.
Next question.
I'm trying to think of questions, but you guys are overwhelming. Okay, you can ask me a question.
Okay. Danielle.
Sí, yo soy Danielle.
Yeah? Where do you live?
I live in San Diego, California.
How far is it from here?
Actually, it's 6 miles over the hill right over there.
Are you wearing toenail polish?
Normally I do, but I couldn't get into my daughter's dresser drawer to get the favorite color that I had wanted. So let's see, do you guys have any toenail polish on? Toenail.
My dad.
No toenail.
So me and Chuck
And
get the same
toenail.
toes.
Her toe is as long as my finger. Look it. This one.
And then also, but I have fingernail polish, but they turn. Oh, never mind.
Let me ask you one question. Is that you won your game yesterday, and you won your game just now. What's going to happen with the game you play this afternoon?
We're gonna win.
Why?
Because we are the best.
My name is Danielle.
Why? What? Let me ask you this, Alexa. Why are you the best?
Because we are.
Yes, you are?
Because we are.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'd like you guys to do is to wave to the camera
My favorite food.
and and say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Even hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandpa.
And also, you have a dog?
Dog named Rocky.
I have a dog named Cooper. Ow!
Well, actually, we need to save tape for the rest of the team, I think. And so I think
It's pudding.
I think what we'll do is say
Mine's donuts.
thank you very much, congratulations, and have a good game of your next effort.
Good job, Bob.
Continuing our parade of superstars on this Legends soccer team, your name is? Wait a minute here, got to get my cord out there. There we go.
Brooke Turner,
And what number are you?
9. Lisa Riggs, 13.
Jenny Ray, 5.
Brooke, now, before tonight's tournament, now, did you get a special night's sleep? Did you have a special curfew time?
No.
What time did you go to bed last night?
9.
Well, that's
no,
not bad.
10.
That's not bad. Are you sure it wasn't 10:30?
Maybe.
Okay. Or 11?
No.
Okay. But sure it was between 10:30. Okay. All right. Hey, what makes your team so good out there? I mean, you guys are good. What is it that your team has that allows you to be so successful?
We communicate well, and we all get along.
Well, that's good. You know, you got to get along because that creates teamwork.
Teamwork.
Now, what about passing game out there?
We can put together really good passes when we really work hard.
Well, I tell you, that was one of the things that you guys did very effectively in this game. That you spread the ball out a lot. The other team, Magic, tried to keep up with you, but you really just had the superior passing game. Do you practice that a lot?
Yeah.
Now, is Jenny the person that spends most of the time with you at practices, or does Cam practice with you guys?
Cam does because we have 2 practices, one down south and one up north.
Okay. Now, when you say south, what town would that be in?
Santa Barbara.
And north would be what?
San Luis.
Okay. All righty. And then on the far side is Jenny Ray, correct?
Yeah.
What do you bring to this team talent-wise? What are you most proud about your talents and abilities? It's okay you're not bragging, you're just stating fact. Well, what do you think why do you think you were picked for this team then?
Because I was good.
You were good, and so now what do you think you're best in? What is the best part of the game do you think you're the strongest in?
Kicking.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
How about speed?
Yeah, speed.
Okay. And how about you? What do you think your overall strength is that you bring to this team on an individual basis?
Passing.
Good, good. And how about you?
Tackling.
Tackling. You like to tackle?
Yeah.
Important part of the game. Now, how'd you learn how to do that?
I practiced on my brother.
How old is your brother?
10.
Oh, so is this inside the house?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to tell anybody, but while you're roughhousing with your brother, have you ever broke anything that you blamed it on your brother?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Maybe. No.
Good answer. No is the answer that you want to have. Hey, congratulations, you three. Now, I see a little bit of toenail polish on your part.
Yeah.
And you have some there, too, a little bit. It comes off. Do you guys call each other on the phone and ask what color you're going to be wearing today?
Yeah. No.
Oh, she's saying yes.
I was just kidding.
A bunch of kidders and 3 talented Super Legends players. Congratulations on a great win, and good luck. Are you guys going all the way?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Continuing our parade of superstars, sitting right next to me is...
Melanie Sabi, number 17.
Kelly Washburn, number 11.
Rochelle Colby, number 19.
Now, there was a very, very famous actor by the name of John Wayne. Have you ever heard of John Wayne before?
Mhm.
He had a statement in one of his movies. He said, "No brag, just fact." And I want to talk to you about that because I'm not bragging here, but you are a very, very good player out there. You've got size and speed and strength. And is that something that that has just come over the years that you've played, or do you think you've always had those abilities? No brag, just fact.
I've always had them.
Very good, very good. Can you tell me a little bit about the goal that you scored today? What happened out there?
I got the ball, and I just dribbled around everybody, and I scored.
I don't know, you know, sometimes you dribble around very nicely, but sometimes you just kind of charge full speed, and I think people bail out of the way. Have you ever seen that happen?
No.
They kind of cringe and kind of just get out of the way so you don't run them over?
No.
Well, I think that you're very talented. Congratulations. And, of course, in the middle is Kelly Washburn, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I have to tell you, is that the great freckles and the nice smile, you don't really look like you'd be a really aggressive player out there, but yet I see you playing. It's like you're really good as well. What do you do during practice that makes you so successful on the field when you play in tournament play like this?
Play against Chelsea.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know, just play against like hard people and practice, I guess.
What motivates you to play soccer at this level? Why do you like to play soccer at this level?
It's fun. I don't know, it's just something I can do, I guess.
What did Coach tell you at halftime when the score was 1-1?
To keep communicating and just like, step it up and just play your game.
Well, actually, Magic came back the second half and really played equally to you, but you guys didn't give up. You kept pounding down there. Really, the whole game, you were really much on the offensive attack. But one of the individuals that was really crucial to this game, to getting a win, was Rochelle down here, the keeper. Congratulations.
Thanks.
What's the toughest part about being a keeper?
I don't play keeper. He just put me there.
Are you kidding me? So he just threw you in there today? So what's going through your mind then when he puts you in that position?
Not to let him score.
Well, you did a good job at that. Very good. What position do you normally play?
Fullback.
Okay. And probably most importantly is how many color assortments do you have for your braces?
2.
And are these your favorite colors?
No.
What are your favorite colors that you normally wear?
Blue and purple.
Okay, and it looks like it's like teal and purple in there today.
Lavender.
Lavender and teal. Well, it looks quite good, and it matches kind of maybe your toenails.
Okay.
Okay. You know, we always have a fun time with talking with you guys. What is your next goal in regards to your next game? Do you know anything about the team that you're going to play?
Yeah, we've played them before.
Okay, so what is their strengths that you have to watch out for?
They shoot from outside.
Oh, really? Okay. And so what is your strategy defensively then during the next game?
Tackle them.
And take that ball away. Well, congratulations, girls. You had a great game. Good luck to you. In the next one, we hope you guys go all the way.
Thank you.
Now, this is a very talented team. I mean, the people on the sidelines, some that we've already interviewed, and yet we've got 3 more super talented athletes. Your name is?
Heidi McQuitty, number 4. Jenny Higa, number 2.
Jennifer Crump, number 16.
All right, 3 super athletes. Now, you guys, you don't have them on, and I'm talking about your sandals, but do you own a pair of sandals like that?
Yeah.
Now, what style do you like? Do you like the Nike type, or do you like the other type?
The Nike type.
Why is that?
Because they're nice.
I just give you a hard time. Hey, we talked about earlier, an important part of athletics is, at this age level anyway, is also keeping your grades up and academics-wise. Are any of you guys going to summer school? Are you going to summer school this year?
No.
Okay, so you don't have to. But during the regular season, when you're playing during school time, how hard is it for you to do homework, get good grades, and still play soccer?
Well, it's kind of hard, but I do homework in the car while I'm going down to practice and stuff, so I get it done.
Do you think that being an athlete and then also having good grades, though, is important?
Yeah.
Do you have any aspirations of moving on to playing at a college level of soccer?
Not right now.
But as you get older, you might look at it. Have you even thought about what type of college you might want to go to?
Maybe UCLA.
Great, that's a great school to go to. Now, of course, you made this team as well as the others, but why do you think you made this team? What was it that you can bring to this team talent-wise?
I distribute the ball.
So you're a team player, and you help in assisting, is that right?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, it's a very important part of the whole squad. You guys are really able to spread the ball out effectively today with your passing and your overall speed. Are you a fast runner?
No.
Who do you think the fastest is on the team?
Melanie.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell she surely is. And seated next to you in the middle is Jenny Higa, correct?
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been playing soccer?
8 years?
Now, how about with the Legends?
4 years.
Okay. And what's 8 plus 4?
12.
Very good. What's your favorite part of playing soccer? Is it the actual wins, or what is it exactly that you like best?
I like just playing with all the teammates.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you play any other sports?
I play volleyball with my school.
Uh-huh. And how did you think that you got nestled into soccer? That's a specific sport, and how do you think you got involved and started playing it?
My brother played soccer.
Okay. And so are you better than your brother is, do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can be honest. No brag, just fact. You are.
My brother's pretty good, but
do you guys practice together at all? Does he help you out, or do you help him out?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's great to have a relationship. And, of course, you never fight with your brother, right?
No.
You never do?
We don't fight. We just disagree.
Ah, I like that. I'll have to remember that. I'll have to tell my children to stop disagreeing with one another then. And Jenny Crump, correct? Jenny, now you actually had the first goal for your team in the first half. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Is that something that happens a lot?
No.
Well, tell me about this special occasion then.
I dribbled it down the field and I shot and I scored.
Now, did you know it was going in the whole time? I mean, did you have that psyche? Because sometimes it just happens where you just know you're going to score. Did you just know you were going to score on that play?
No.
Were you surprised that you found the ball in the net?
Yes.
Well, it was good news for your team that you surprised yourself, and I don't think you really did. I think you're very talented, and it was just a matter of your talents being applied correctly. But that's made the game 1-0. What did you guys think about when the Magic went ahead 1-0?
Yeah, to get him back.
Get him back? Were you a little concerned about the fact that these guys had jumped ahead like that?
Yeah, but we just had to keep going, and we scored again, and so then it was very helpful.
Well, you're right. You kept going. You never gave up. Literally the last 30 seconds of the game, the score came in by Melanie, and of course the end result is you get another win, gain some more points, and you move on. You guys are in a good position. So congratulations on a great game. And of course, you're looking at the mascot, Polly. What a great dog. Doesn't say very much compared to most of the other athletes on this team. But with Polly is?
Tessa Binkley,
And your number is?
8.
And you are?
Ann Valentine, 18.
That was a big one. Bug flying by, that is. I saw Gino was talking to you, I think, at halftime, and he was really serious, and all of a sudden this big bug comes flying through. Now, what did Gino tell you at halftime? I'm sorry, not Gino. I was thinking of the other squad that was over here. What was Coach telling you, Cam, at halftime?
Just to get back and keep the ball up on offense.
And, of course, that's what you guys did. Really, the whole game, you really had, except for the first few minutes, you dominated offensively. You were always down in the Magic's part of the field. Is that common for your team to be that aggressive and dominating?
Yeah.
You guys, is it fun to be on a winning, I mean, obviously it's fun to be on a winning team, but does it ever get boring to win all the time?
Well, sometimes it gets boring in the back, but no, it's good to have a win.
What's the hardest thing that you have to do in regards to practicing soccer during your practices? What thing is toughest for you? Is it the running? Is it the agility work?
It's probably learning the transitions and getting down to set plays and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been playing soccer?
8 years.
8 years. Any other type of sports that you play?
Basketball.
And what position do you play in basketball?
Guard.
Did you think playing basketball helps you in soccer and vice versa? Do you think playing different sports helps at all in the other sports?
No, I'm used to using my hands, and so
that's true. You're right. In basketball, you're using your hands, but of course you do dribble a ball in basketball, and you do dribble a ball in soccer, but it's a little different, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's fun. Yeah, you're right. You can't touch a ball with your feet really in basketball, and vice versa. So it might even confuse you a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have a good basketball team at school?
No, not really.
Now, what grade are you in?
9th.
Okay, is that a high school, or are you still in the middle? You're in high school? What's the name of the school you go to?
San Luis High.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. And you again are you're
Tessa.
Right? Tessa. How long have you been playing soccer?
8 years.
Now, what is the hometown that you come from?
Santa Barbara.
Is that where you were born and raised so far?
Yeah.
Wow, so that's great. Do you guys, when you travel in soccer, do you ever go outside of California? Or have you yet gone outside?
We were going to go to Washington, but we didn't.
Didn't go, though. So, do you guys come down to San Diego very often?
Yeah. For every surf cup.
Right, every surf cup. What do you do down here besides play soccer? Do you guys get a chance to have some free time to do anything?
This next week, we're staying at a beach house, and we're going to train, and we're going to do a whole bunch of fun things.
Oh, great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, winning is fun. This team is really full of a lot of talented people, and you guys all get along. Do you guys ever have sleepovers or spend the night at people's houses?
Yeah.
And you guys get in trouble by the parents for, right?
Yeah.
I'll bet that's absolutely true. But what is it you're going to have to do this next game to win?
We're going to have to push up and keep the offense going and get some set plays across the goal.
Obviously, what do you think? What do you predict the score is going to be in the next game? Take a guess. What do you think?
3 or 2-0. Us.
3-0. Okay, Tessa has it 3-0. The Legends will win. I might as well congratulate both of you for the win since Tessa has predicted that. Congratulations, and of course, good luck to you guys. Okay. Rounding out this super talented team, we have
Veronica Miranda, also known as Veros.
Claire Grinda.
also known as
Claire.
Now, what is this AKA Veros? What is that all about?
Well, that's my nickname my parents gave me when I was really young, and it's just stuck with me ever since, so that's why they call me Veros.
Well, how does the story come that you got this nickname, Veros?
Well, in Spanish, it's Veronica, so Vero.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's been that way since, I don't know, I have a cousin, she's really older, and that's her nickname also, but she lives somewhere else.
Okay. Now, is soccer, has that been a big part of your family growing up?
Yeah, everybody in my family plays soccer, so it's going to stay that way until my children have children and they have children.
So you just believe that soccer will remain when you get older and you get married, and if you have kids, they'll all do that same thing?
Yeah, and hopefully soccer will grow into a bigger sport and have more people playing by the time my children have children.
You know, you guys might not realize it, but down here in San Diego, we have our major newspaper is called the Union Tribune, and they had an article in there about the Surf Cup, a whole page of different articles, and one of them they said is that the soccer that women play here in the United States is the best women's soccer in the world. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
And why do you agree with that?
Because, I don't know, well, compared to the men always have to go in hard. And girls, they just play technically, and they have the skills just to pass and then go for the goal instead of have to play rough. And the boys, that's all they have to do is play rough, and that's how they win. But I think girls are better.
Okay. And sitting next to you is Claire, correct?
Yeah.
AKA Claire, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Claire, what position do you normally play on this team?
Goalie.
Now, what's the toughest part about being a goalie, do you think?
Well, like, if you miss the ball, it costs your team a goal, but, like, if just the forwards miss the ball, then it drops back to the halfbacks, or if the halfbacks miss the ball, it goes to the defense. But it's really, like, you're the last person there, and if you miss the ball, it's a really big mistake.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure on you, do you think?
Yeah.
How do you get yourself out of games in which scores have been put against you?
I don't know.
Does it take you a while to get over a game which you guys have lost because maybe a ball went by you?
Kind of not really, though.
Good. You really shouldn't, because it really is a team effort. I mean, the whole defense has to break down, so it's not always just your fault.
Yeah,
right?
that's what everyone says, like, well, if the ball gets to the goalie, then all the rest of the team missed it. So.
You're absolutely right about that. How long have you been playing that goalie position?
Since I was, like, 8 years.
Now, do you like to be referred to as a goalie or a keeper?
Either one. I yell keeper, like, when I have to yell and get the ball, because my coach says it's more intimidating or something. But either one is. I don't really care.
Well, I think you're probably a pretty intimidating keeper out there. What else do you do in your spare time when you're not playing soccer?
I play softball and I do homework.
And when you just want to hang out and you don't want to do anything, what do you usually do around the house?
I sleep.
That's a good pastime.
And watch soap operas.
What's your favorite soap opera?
Days of Our Lives.
Did you get anybody else hooked in your family watching soap operas?
Yeah, my sister.
How about you? Do you watch soap operas at all?
Yeah, I watch One Life to Live, General Hospital, and All My Children.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, in your spare time, besides doing that, do you guys ever help teach any of the younger kids soccer at all?
Well, I have little cousins that are in really young age, like 6 years old, and I help them out, and I help my brother out because he's on the club team also. So it works out, and my sister helps me because she's on the 81s, the older, and we work together.
Okay. That's very good. Now, are your parents down here, both of your parents?
No, my mom is here. It's my sister, my brother, and my dad are at their tournament.
Okay, how about you? Any family down here?
No.
How about your boyfriend? Is he down here?
No.
I usually try and catch it. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tito.
Now, does he play soccer?
No.
So you can teach him all there is to know about soccer. Hey, congratulations on your first 2 wins of the first round, and good luck in the game today.
Thank you.
Well, we came here to see a super game, and we definitely did. It was the California Legends who really dominated play today. They started out just a little bit slow. It was Magic scoring first 1-0, but after that it was the offensive powerhouse and the pure passing abilities of the California Legends that ultimately wore down the Magic. And really, with seconds left in the game, it was Melanie Sabi with her goal that really put the game away, and the Legends came out with the final score victory of 2-1. Great game in game number 2 of this first round. Both teams move on for a final and third game in this first round of competition. And for the Legends, it looks like they're well into control to moving on to the next round of tournament play. On behalf of George Landon and Sports Video Productions, I'm Dan Williams. This has been your Super Game of the Week. We'll see you again.